Peace to the fam. Abdul Kultai for Latai. Wabazon. Got my Farragoon. She love Cologne. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I'm a part of all, and all is part of me. And I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. And I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Mr. J. Please press 2 if you shared the video. My name is Oye's son, formerly known as Coach Kyer. Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. Why is everybody in a hurry? And what are the results of being in a hurry? How y'all feeling? What up, Lotta Mata, Tiffany Hall, two of my favorite people. These are some of the things that I have that are definitely being downloaded to me after the Detroit Psychedelic Conference. And it feels like just attending the conference with a bunch of entheogenic people who want to live free. It seems like that was a trip in itself. Please press 2 if you've already shared this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, what's your city and state and what team Zodiac are you rocking with? Team Taurus in the Bronx. What up, Cheryl? Another one of my favorite folks is up in this joint. So, why is everybody in a hurry? Okay, so my piece about why is everybody in a hurry and what does being in a hurry cause? Remember when they said haste makes waste? You waste a lot of time when you're in a hurry. Wow, is that deep or is that simple? You waste a lot of time when you are in a hurry. So why are you always in a hurry, or why are people in a hurry? Why is it that the one thing that when you're in a hurry is your level of awareness suffers, and your coachability and teachability index is lowered. So in order to have a high coachability and teachability and awareness level and awareness index, you must not be in a hurry. I'm going to stop right there and say, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you understand what I have just said? And while I wait, I'm going to just repeat it one more time. But on a scale of 1 to 10, are you following what I just said? When you are in a hurry, in order to, what up, Libra Gang, Albuquerque, New Mexico. More solars in the building. Los Angeles, California. Team Virgo. Cheryl says she gets it. I'm going to say it one more time. In order to increase your spiritual power, you can't be in a hurry. Your spiritual power cannot be rushed. It's like playing the guitar. Playing the guitar, you can't just sit down one time and just demand that the talent level of a Jimi Hendrix or B.B. King or Prince or Michael Jackson just come to you because you're demanding that it happen right now. But we live in a microwave society that everything should come to me right now. That's why it's very easy for a country like America to fall for the scamdemic, because you want a vaccine for everything. You don't want to wait. You don't want to be healthy. They don't tell you to breathe deeper, slow your breathing down, drink more water, get more sunshine, meditate more, and have a positive attitude, and your immune system will go up and you won't have respiratory problems, and then you'll be 100% less likely to have issues with corona, right? Yes, instant gratification. And there's no instant gratification. Like, you can't learn magic. Even when you're working a spell or doing a ritual, and that's where a lot of people, your spiritual power is lacking, because you think that because I do magic, I get to have things by snapping my finger or waving a wand at it, and then it's just going to happen. Did you ever watch Wanted with Morgan Freeman and what's the white girl's name with the lips? She had the breast cancer a couple times. Wanted. You all should watch that, like, immediately, and see how the loom works. The loom works. And there's a certain way that the universe is already flowing. What up, Trazana? How you doing? What up, Angelina Jolie? That's her. Yes. When we are not in divine timing, that's when things go wrong. No. Nothing goes wrong. There's no such. There is no go wrong. No. Because there's so many options. There's so many options that you can explore out here. But when you're in a hurry, you spend a lot of the allocated time that you have here on this particular 3D illusion looking like a goofball. And when you do goofy stuff, then you get goofy results. You can't have spiritual power and still be acting like a goofball, or doing or having goofy habits, or doing goofy things. It ain't gonna work for you. However, we still in a rush. Now, this whole conversation, everybody always is like, it's obvious I had to be inspired by something. So I was trying to back out, and a goofball was driving and was not seeing that I was backing out. All he saw was the parking space that he had his mind set on. He had his mind set on a parking space. And so instead of waiting, because when I had a better parking space than the one he was about to get. So instead of him waiting another 15 seconds for me to back out, he didn't see that the lights in the back are white when you put the car in reverse. Yes, Deborah, I did change my name. The goofball decided that he just wanted to just dash up in there. But if I hadn't have been considerate and pulled back into my parking space, he would have had the whole back of his car in the streets. But his awareness was lacking because he was only concerned about getting into this parking space. But there was nothing else. Nobody else could get the parking space. And it was just immediate, like, your awareness is lower when you are not paying attention, when you're in a hurry. You cannot pay fully attention when you're in a hurry. And it doesn't mean don't do anything. Some people are crippled and don't move at all, and they end up doing goofy stuff too. So I think that the key is to stop being in a hurry. Have any of you made mistakes? Not mistakes. Have any of you ended up looking goofy or doing something goofy because you were in a hurry and you could have took a little bit more time? If that's ever been you, at least 4 times, just write the word goofy. Just write goofy. Because you got to admit it. Just like they said, the alcoholics got to admit, hey, my name is so and so, and I'm an alcoholic. You see what I mean? My name is O.E. Sun, and I'm a recovering astrological addict. Even though, I was just misusing it, because it's just, everything don't have to be explained astrologically just because it can. Because we don't, what up, Shantae? We don't say everything is oxygen related, because we breathe oxygen for every purpose on the planet. Like, we can't survive if we don't have oxygen. So we're in such a hurry that we end up doing goofy stuff. And then you looking like a goofball. And then the other thing when you're in a hurry is You can't get past the epidemic of worrying about what you look like to other people. What you look like to other people. We are so concerned about what we look like to other people. So when Goofy comes around, we feel that, I got attached in this wrong relationship, or I don't want somebody to see me when I do this. That's why the prisons are overpopulated with people only doing partial sentences, because they took a deal. They didn't go to the wire and go to trial. You know what I'm saying? They did something goofy, and now they was like, I'll take a plea bargain. But it's so many people taking plea bargains because they were unaware that now the prisons are full of goofy people. A lot of them are black too. A lot of goofy black people. You know what I mean? And I would love to see black people with spiritual power. That's been my latest message to me is the only way you're going to get your spiritual power is to slow down. You're going to have to slow down, man. And we fear the FOMO is what's killing us. That's why we hurry so much all the time. FOMO. What up, Shanitra Hunter? How you feeling, Queen? Right. Why do I want to continually fear anything? Like I'm going to miss something. That's because you don't believe in reincarnation. You only believe that there's only one life. One life to live. One life to live. The subconscious programming mechanism that the sinister has put down is so vicious. And he's practicing spiritual power because he's eating off your power. Or it is eating off your power. I don't want to say that the sinister is a he or a she. It's an it. Right? And we end up with goofy conditions called diseases that now we spend goofy money trying to repair. And then we die a goofy death where we lived an unfulfilled life. We didn't say I love you to the people that we're supposed to love. We didn't go after the things we really want to go after. You know, like me, $1 billion would be nice, but I'd like to really own my own hot air balloon, where I could just get up and get closer to God whenever I feel like it. Like, that's a mean goal right there. But I haven't flew in a hot air balloon yet. And I do got some issues with heights. Even though I will get in a plane in a hot second. But I'd like to get in a hot air balloon. I'd like to own a hot air balloon and be able to go up whenever I want. Now, guess what that would entail? That means I would have to definitely not be staying in Atlanta. I'm going to have to stay somewhere where, hot air balloons get down at. I feel like impatience is a form of dopamine rush or action of fear. So what is the word impatience? Now, first off, what does the word patient mean before you talk about being impatient? Right. The definition, patience is the third virtue. So patience and waiting is not the same thing. Patience is a verb just like love is. Patience means I will put the needs of others before that of my own, but not the greedy. So when we think about impatience is I'm putting the greedy needs before that of my own. I'm impatient, and I'm even being greedy myself. That's what impatience is. When you're greedy, not when you're waiting. If you can't wait, you just can't wait. But impatience means you're letting the greedy put their needs before that of the needy. I will put the needs of others before that of my own, but not the greedy. So these are just a couple of things that I just wanted to run by y'all today, so you can stop being in such a hurry, slow down, I know the whole thing was like slow down and smell the coffee, or slow down and smell the roses, or stop and smell the roses. But what's really, really, really important is evolving and growing your spiritual power. Your spiritual power and your enlightenment will not grow if you are in a hurry. Cheryl always gives me a good example, because Cheryl has been dealing with her alcoholism, and she's not drinking anymore. And she's doing it one day at a time, slowly. And she's looking amazing. She's looking like she's beaming. Her light is different. Her aura is different. Her hair is different. Her comments are different. You can tell when somebody has decided to slow down and start to regain their spiritual power and their facets, their soul facets. Yes, soul facets. That could probably be a whole nother conversation tomorrow. Soul facets. Yeah. Did you know that your soul was like a diamond and had 617 facets to it? And that when you do, get involved in things, in goofy things, really goofy things, that's how you lose facets. That's how you lose your soul. You can't sell your soul, but you can chip away on the facets, though, by doing goofy stuff. And jokers definitely be doing way too much goofy. Yeah, like closing my Walmart. Like it's almost 9 o'clock, and I hope this Walmart is open, because I want to take back my sheets. I wasn't aware. I didn't even think I was in a hurry, but I was definitely doing more. I was definitely doing more than one thing at a time. I got a new king size bed, and I was looking at the king size sheets, and then guess what I saw? But when I got home, I had the full set instead of the king set. So guess what I was looking like? Goofy. Trying to put the full set on the king size bed. Wasn't happening. So don't be like me, be better than me. That's like I love that phrase from T.I. I don't really love too much nothing else T.I. is talking about. Like this older T.I. I'll take the first Kanye and the first T.I. and I'll be relatively happy with what they got going on. But these the new T.I. and stuff like that, no thank you. I ain't with it. Now I'm gonna be patient right here and just wait for it. See, you gotta be this almost like a boxer. You wanna be patient as your parking space is open. And don't be in a rush. And then you can be on the front row or close to the front row. Bam, they have plenty of extra room and all of that. Slow down, y'all. You do not have to be in a rush to get done whatever you want to get done. Okay? So slow down and don't be goofy. Don't be in a hurry. And when you see people who are in a hurry, try to avoid them, because it's not gonna go good for you. Patience is also capable of enduring suffering and sick. Patience. No, that's not in the virtues. I ain't heard patience as a virtue talking about enduring suffering. I don't acknowledge that. I don't know where you got it from, and you know I ain't getting ready to go back and forth with you. But me personally, nah. I will put the needs of others before that of my own. It's not a virtue for me to endure suffering and sickness. That's not a virtue. I have no business being unhealthy. I have no business not having my stuff together. I have no business being unsuccessful. Zero. I'm supposed to be successful in everything. Everybody's supposed to have the Midas touch. Everybody can have the Midas touch. Yep. But if you're in a rush, it's not going to happen. All right, family. I'm taking these sheets back up in here. keep your receipts at Walmart. And all is good. What up, nephew? All right, fam. One love. Oh, big inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Anabako, get it like your man, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, I'm Chasai Vanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagabo, the Shea Yakadeka, Kababa Shaman, Barkham Tower, Rockame, the Zika to me Gamma, Kasim Kadosh, Bararu Kuka, Nahel Lada Taker, the Keep Gahel, Chapanez, Okrea Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel, Usma, the Zakatanu, Yadea Talamo, Bararuk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Bain. All right. Peace.